are Nicki and Carlo, and our family live in Positano, Italy, nearly 500 steps from the road, but surrounded by fruit and olive trees and with a fabulous view. Our garden overlooks the sea and we grow our own food. We show you what life is really like on the Amalfi Coast. So please subscribe and welcome to the Positano Diaries.
Uè Peppe, buongiorno, sono Carlo, come stai? Senti, mi chiedevo se c'è la barca per Amalfi, per Ischia stamattina. Non ci sta la barca per... ok. Nemmeno da Sorrento. Quindi oggi niente proprio. Va bene, grazie mille Peppe. Ciao, buona giornata. Dovevamo andare a Ischia, ma purtroppo hanno annullato i traghetti e quindi ho avuto un'altra idea.
Cosa? Cosa facciamo?
Faremo una passeggiata.
Una passeggiata?
Sì.
He wants to go for a walk. We could have had a holiday in Ischia by the sea, lettini, deck chairs, cocktails under the sunset. Let's go for a walk.
Sì, ma sarà bello.
Okay, we'll go for a walk.
Senza dubbio domani i traghetti partiranno, perché è solo oggi previsto.
Hopefully tomorrow we can have our little holiday. Let me fill you in a bit on our history with trying to get to Ischia and have a holiday there. It's not as easy as you'd think. So basically, in the summer months, from mid-June through to mid-September, I think, there is a ferry once a day from Positano direct to Ischia. So you just walk down to the port. 9 o'clock in the morning there's a ferry, it stops at Capri and then it goes on to Ischia. It takes about 2 hours to get there. Very, very easy. Except when we try to go, the ferry always gets cancelled, like today. Last year we didn't go because nobody was travelling and we didn't have any work and there wasn't enough money, so we missed it. The year before that, again, our ferry was cancelled. Let me show you. Arrived in Ischia. Normally you can catch a ferry from Positano at 9 o'clock in the morning and it stops in Capri and then goes on to Ischia. Today the ferry was cancelled, so we have actually spent the day in Capri and we've got the 6:40 ferry from Capri to Ischia. Last time I came here there was nobody here at all, and it's this whole house, absolutely crazy house that you can just wander around and explore. And he decided to decorate the house. So here's the kitchen sink, kitchen table if you're hungry. Walking through the corridors, where do we come across? Ah, the bathroom. I've told people about this and nobody believes me. The bath. Holly's with me. Oh my god, this is so scary. No way. This cheesecake ice cream is amazing. The year before that, we didn't go because of what happened the year before that. So 2000 and, oh gosh, where are we going back to? 2017, we went to Ischia and there was an earthquake, pretty much as soon as we got there. Let me show you what happened. We have caught a taxi from the port to near where we're staying, but the road that takes us up to the house that we're in is, as you can see, very, very narrow. There's just been an earthquake. We're absolutely fine, but there's a big blackout. Come out the way, guys. We're right by the sea, we're in the port, so it's open space, but all the lights have gone out and everything just moved. Okay, all the lights are back on now. Everybody's out, just like standing around. There's a lot of people over there have come out from the main street, just standing around, wondering what to do. And as you could hear, there's, I don't know, police car or ambulance or something going around. So this is what's happening in the end. They've said on the news that there will definitely be other aftershocks or before shocks or whatever it could be, and everybody is sleeping outside.
It is just gone 8 o'clock in the morning. We slept outside all night. It's been incredibly windy. There haven't been any more earthquakes. I'm hearing planes flying by. They're obviously flying around checking for damage.
Pamela's parents want her to go back today, and I think Carla wants to go back too. So it looks like we're going to go back today if we can. Over 1,500 people have already left the island, so it's not just us that are going home. Sky doesn't want to be near any buildings, so she's running. So back on the ferry, back to Positano. So that's what happened the last couple of times we went to Ischia. Will we get there tomorrow? Who knows? But let's go and do this walk that Carlo wants to do today instead of going to Ischia and having a holiday. Oh, Holly. So before we left to go for our exciting walk up in the mountains, I called the place that we were supposed to be staying in tonight. I've explained the situation. Obviously, being an island, they're pretty used to that happening and they've been really good about it. They've just shifted our booking one day onwards and we've said we will adjourn tomorrow and hopefully we will get there and then we will maybe add an extra day on that we lost to the end of the holiday. And this is a great example of why I never take on bookings for makeup, for weddings or events or whatever in Capri, because I just can't guarantee that I'm going to get there. If the weather changes, if the sea becomes slightly rough, often boats are cancelled and I can't risk taking a booking in a place that I can't possibly get to. This walk, by the way, is the most usual walk that we do. It starts from near, I say near home, still got to climb 500 steps to get to the beginning of the walk, but it's a nice walk. There's a fairly flat bit, there's not too many steps to climb once you're up there, and there's a couple of waterfalls along the way. Unfortunately, at this time of year, they're never quite as strong as they are in the winter. We had hopes that we could maybe swim under them or just stand under them, but they're not strong enough for that at all.
It? Guarda, get them. Cosa c'è? Che sono qui?
There's a huge dragonfly there, and I can't quite get to it without putting my feet in the water.
Cambiamo il pantaloncino!
He wants to swim! He's mad! Horrible! It's full of tadpoles and frogs and insects and things. Ok.
Mi devo spogliare davanti alla camera.
No, adesso lo spengo.
Ciao, guarda, questo è già aperto, ok?
Ok, giriamo. Do you want to have a swim with Daddy? No.
Vado?
If you want, I'm not forcing you to go in there. I wouldn't.
Ci sono un sacco di cose strane che si muovono da dentro. Non è caldo come pensavo. È accettabile.
Ok.
Mi sta guardando strano lì che si dice che sta facendo questo pazzo. Peppe, buongiorno. Barca per Ischia? Tutto regolare stamattina? Perfetto, grazie, ci vediamo tra poco. Grazie infinite, ciao.
Andiamo a Ischia?
Sì, barca ci sta.
Leaving it to the last minute like this is not ideal. We had to call at 8 to know if the ferry is leaving at 9, which it is, but that only gives us a very short amount of time to get ready and get down to the port. I should have actually got ready before, but I just didn't think the ferry was going to go again. It is now 8:30. I've just had to go back home because Carlo left his reading glasses at home. He actually walked out the house with them and then put them down outside on the table. Anyhow, he's got to go down, drive around town on the scooter and park it down near the beach, so when we come back we've got the scooter, and I'm going to dash straight down to the port and get the tickets.
Now, the question is, will Carlo make it in time?
No, andiamo. Dovevamo andare ieri, ma la cosa bella di andare a Ischia è come ci va. A fare scena qua. Zero stress.
Certo.
Sia se andiamo, c'è la macchina là, io traghetto, tu ci stai.
Of course, now that we have run all the way down just to get here on time, guess what's late? The ferry hasn't even arrived yet. It's now 9 o'clock, so it should be leaving. It hasn't even arrived yet, so could have had another 10 more minutes and walked down slowly and calmly. Oh well.
Bye bye Positano.
This is by far the roughest crossing we've ever done going to Ischia. We both feel a little bit queasy, so we've had to come outside. It's very, very windy outside though, look.
Questa barca si chiama Relax, ma in realtà non è stato per niente rilassante.
No, no, no.
We have arrived at our destination. This is the Villa Ravino in the beautiful gardens of Ravino, which are a wonderful cactus garden. It's even better than I thought it was going to be, so let me show you around. I'll show you our room first. We have rented a scooter. Carlo is just dealing with that now, but look at this view. Isn't that stunning? And that is nothing. Waiting to see the rest of the place. We are up here on the first floor. And we walk in, we have a fully equipped little kitchen. There's a microwave, there's a gas stove, there's a fridge, plates and everything we need. There's even salt and pepper. We have a little bathroom through here. And the main room, we've got a nice double bed away from the window, which means it won't be too bright in the morning. And then there's a little living area here, with a spare bed if Sky decides to come and stay for a night. And then we've got a little balcony which looks out onto more gardens. I will take you down there in a while and show you around. This is the outdoor pool. We haven't been in that yet. We'll have to go in at some point. This is the indoor thermal pool. Every morning the water is replaced. It comes from a natural spring. Ischia is full of thermal springs. It is a volcanic island and it is highly active. That would be why there was an earthquake last time we came. Anyhow, their advice is to bathe for 15 to 20 minutes. Early risers benefit from fresh pure water flowing out of 5 nozzles. pouring directly onto the nape of your neck for a wonderful relaxation and therapeutic effect. That sounds lovely. There is no need to have a shower after this because the mineral salts enabled to penetrate into your body. Our water is sweet, soft and moisturising for your skin. These are the resident gardens, and then there's the public gardens as well, which we're just going to walk down to. And there is our room over there. Grapes. Now, where is Carlo? Ooh, I want to go.
You'll find me.
I bet that's more comfortable than our wooden one.
Sì, è proprio bello questo.
Of course, Carlo has stopped. He's found the owner and he's stopped for a chat just over there behind the chess set. And once I can get hold of him, we're going to go down into the cactus gardens. Let's go down to the gardens.
Wow. Che bello qua.
Very white. So this is the common area. This is where everyone can sit if it's obviously bad weather, and I think they have events here. Sometimes they have little art shows, and it's like being inside a whitewashed cave. At the moment it's closed to the public, so we've got it all to ourselves. Look at that one. It's like they're all straight, and then this one's like, hey, I'm gonna be different.
Sì, è strano, no?
Let's go exploring. I hope there's no peacocks around. Holly's not on a lead. She's not going to be happy if she comes face to face with a peacock. Amazing. Look at this. It's like a whole walkway of cactuses. It's amazing. We haven't been down here yet, so this is all, we're discovering it right now. I didn't realise there was going to be that many peacocks. Look at them all. Inside this little hidey hole where you walk between the two trees, there's this tiny little room with seating made of volcanic rocks, and all the walls are bay leaves. It smells amazing in here.
Giusto per far capire quanto è alto. C'è vista lassù. È davvero alto, no?
This, by the way, is a caper flower, and here are some capers. There's a few of these beautiful swings. Look at that. There's so many little pathways. It's really hard to know which one to take. There is a little cafe, and on Friday and Saturday nights there's live music. It's actually really comfortable, this. Really comfortable.
Sì.
This, by the way, this tree that I am underneath is a pepper tree, and this is where pepper comes from, but there's none here at the moment. Non c'è.
No, non c'è il pepe. Che bell'albero, mi piace da morire.
Ooh, a little sun terrace. Here's a good piece of advice for you. Don't go to a cactus garden in a long skirt, because this keeps on happening. Tomorrow I'm going to wear trousers or shorts.
Don't forget to subscribe and join us next Sunday for more adventures in Ischia.
Siamo a Sant'Angelo.
Cooked in the sand, a natural thermal spring beach.